The AI stock dollar PLTR just released explosive earnings results, surging over 70%. Could it nearly double in value soon? Hey everyone, don't swipe away just yet. PLTR has just published a set of outstanding financial results. Revenue in the fourth quarter jumped 70% year over year. The company has issued its 2026 financial outlook. The full-year growth target is set at 61%. Commercial revenue in the United States has soared by 137%. I know that right now, when you invest in AI stocks, you're all terrified of making bad investments. Many companies only hype up empty concepts, without any real ability to turn a profit. Others may seem to grow very fast on the surface, but they're actually burning through cash non-stop and simply can't survive in the long run. But PLTR is nothing like these companies. It was backed and developed by the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency and the U.S. Department of Defense, right from its earliest days. Today, powered by its proprietary AI technology. It has secured major clients, including Airbus, JP Chase, and other global corporate giants. Today, I'll explain everything in plain, simple English, starting with the company's background, its core business segments, and latest earnings, step by step. So you can fully understand PLTR's full name is Palantir Technologies. Founded all the way back in 2003, the company has a long and established history. One of its co-founders is Peter Thiel, a legendary and highly influential investor in Silicon Valley. He is also the co-founder of PayPal and an early investor in Facebook. The company originally started out by working with the U.S. government. It successfully secured funding in 2004 from In-Q-Tel, the venture capital arm of the CIA. In its early years, its only client was the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency. It mainly helped intelligence agencies process and analyze massive amounts of data related to counterterrorism. The Gotham platform, launched by the company in 2008, directly supported U.S. military operations in Iraq and Afghanistan, according to public reports. This system also played a crucial role in locating Osama bin Laden's hideout. It reduced a financial tracking process that once took 72 hours to just 12 minutes. It can also integrate 3 million intelligence documents and 170,000 satellite images. Later on, it officially entered the commercial market in 2011. Its first major commercial client was JP Chase. It built anti-fraud and risk management systems for the bank. Since then, industry leaders such as Airbus, Merck, and BP have all become its clients one after another. PLTR is far from being a small company today. It generated $2.87 billion in total revenue in 2024. Its net income stood at $462 million. It has nearly 4,000 employees. It enjoys strong backing from government resources, counts top global corporations as its commercial clients, and possesses 22 years of continuous technological development. It is a proven veteran in the AI industry. It can never be compared to those startups that are only 1 or 2 years old and survive purely by hyping empty concepts. Some of you might be curious, what exactly does this company do to make money? Its core lies in 4 major product platforms, serving both the government and commercial markets. The main driver behind its massive revenue growth today is its newly launched AIP intelligent platform. The first platform is Gotham. It primarily serves government departments and defense agencies as an intelligence analysis system. It can collect and integrate satellite data, drone feeds, human intelligence, and more, all kinds of scattered and unstructured data sources. It helps the military identify various security threats and assists law enforcement in predictive policing. The U.S. Department of Defense has classified it as Nationally Critical Security Information System. The second platform is Foundry. It is a data integration and decision support platform for enterprise clients. Airbus uses it to manage global production and supply chain data for the AAA. This has directly boosted production efficiency by 33%. Morgan Stanley and Bridgewater Associates use it for investment risk analysis. Put simply, it helps companies unify their fragmented data sets and turn them into actionable insights that improve efficiency and drive real profits. The third platform is Apollo. It acts as the back-end infrastructure for the entire system. Whether clients use public cloud, private cloud, or offline field devices in combat zones, Apollo keeps PLTR software running stably and updated in real time. It is essential for the company's large-scale business expansion and its ability to maintain consistent profitability. The fourth and most important growth driver right now is the AIP platform. It was officially launched in 2023. It integrates the capabilities of large language models. Deeply into both the Gotham and Foundry core systems, government and enterprise clients can deploy AI applications quickly, without having to build everything from scratch, thanks to the rollout and wide adoption of this platform. Commercial revenue in the U.S. has surged by 137%. This is real monetization through AI technology, not empty market hype. Now that you understand the company's basic background, the financial results will make much more sense. The company's total revenue reached $4.48 billion in 2025, representing a year-over-year increase of 56%. Its growth rate far outpaces most peers in the industry. Even more notably, the 2026 financial outlook sets a revenue target range of $7.18 billion to $7.2 billion, marking a further 61% year-over-year growth. Now let's look at the latest fourth quarter data. Just released by the financial outlet FinTool News, quarterly revenue hit $1.41 billion, surging 70% compared to the same period last year. The performance greatly exceeded general market expectations. To achieve such impressive growth, the company relies mainly on the platforms we mentioned earlier. The AIP platform and the Foundry platform. Government and corporate clients are renewing contracts and increasing spending. This is in no way artificial growth, built on nothing but conceptual hype. According to data compiled and published by Guru Focus, whose commercial revenue skyrocketed 137% year-over-year. Numerous companies are rushing to purchase its AI solutions. Even the traditionally steady U.S. government business achieved a 66% year-over-year increase. Performance is not propped up by a single large contract, but by booming demand across both sectors. This dual-engine model of government and commercial growth is far more stable than companies dependent on a single revenue stream. This is the core foundation of its long-term growth potential. Although many tech companies grow quickly on the surface, they burn through capital at an even faster rate. The revenue they earn cannot even cover their operating costs, putting them at constant risk of a cash flow collapse. But Peltar's situation is completely different. According to data compiled by Trading News, on the company's balance sheet, cash plus short-term liquid assets amounts to nearly $7 billion. What's more, it has almost no long-term interest-bearing debt. Looking at the full 2024 financial results, the company posted a net income of $462 million for the year. Tech stocks that combine strong growth and high financial security are extremely rare in today's market. There is no need to worry about the company running out of cash midway. The risk of disrupted growth is extremely low. Market opinion on PLTR is currently deeply divided. Some people believe it is significantly overvalued and that a price pullback is highly likely ahead. Many professional institutions, however, are extremely bullish on its prospects and keep raising their price targets for the stock. But this market division is exactly where the investment opportunity lies. Some people will surely argue it's risen so much, it must be a bubble. But we will only base our judgment on the company's real background and financial performance. This is a well-established AI company that generates genuine profits through technology and products. A bubble is defined as nothing but empty concepts, with no real performance to back it up. Yet PLTR's growth has even outperformed market expectations. These are two completely different things. Let me wrap up the core logic for you. Clearly, if you believe that AI technology will become an indispensable tool for governments and businesses, then PLTR is absolutely worth your close attention and tracking. If you only care about valuation levels and think the current share price is too high, then waiting for a price correction before making a decision is also a completely reasonable choice. But there is one thing you must always remember. AI stocks like this with deep technological roots, strong and proven financial performance, and ample cash reserves rarely stay undervalued for long. By the time all investors realize that it is not just an ordinary AI hype stock, the share price will likely be much higher than it is today. Let me recap the key points. One last time, face save this if you need to. Strong overall corporate strength, 22 years of operational history, co-founded by Peter Thiel, backed by both the CIA and global corporate giants. Powerful core product competitiveness, 4 platforms covering government and enterprise markets. The AIP platform drives a new round of growth, stunning financial performance, 56% revenue growth in 2025, 70% growth in Q4 alone, 61% growth target for 2026, solid and healthy financial position, nearly $7 billion in cash reserves, no significant long-term debt, net income of $462 million in 2024, excellent current entry window, clear divergence in market valuation, making this the perfect time to track closely. I'm not telling you to buy immediately right now. What I do want to say to you sincerely is, this is definitely one of the most important veteran tech stocks worth tracking closely. In the AI sector this year, steep can never be compared to those new startups with no real technological foundation. All data and company information used here comes from freely accessible public sources. You can all look it up and verify it for yourselves. If you're bullish on PLTR continuing to rise ahead, drop a go in the comments section. If you prefer to wait for a lower entry point, comment wait if you want to know how to track its future client updates and the latest progress of the AIP platform. Make sure to follow my channel. In my next video, I'll break down institutional holdings changes and the latest corporate partnership news. We only make decisions based on factual information. We don't blindly follow market trends.